if anyone is clear with illustration 22 and you want to leave, it's your wish, not compulsory to attend. But those who have any doubts can stay back. I'll be explaining illustration 2 completely. Okay. Okay, so approximately 39 students are there. Now let's continue with that. Lower your hands. Those who are present now, lower your hands. All of you lower your hands. Okay. Now, any one of you will read the question. So let us say, Daria Nikam, unmute yourself. Daria Nikam, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Daria, read the question. Illustration 22 of your textbook.
80 members participate in a picnic organized by a school, and the average contribution was rupees 300 as expenditure. There were 60 students.
All of you underline average contribution. All of you underline average contribution. Yes, read it further.
There were 60 students, and each of them contribute rupees 325.
Okay.
Teachers contribute little more for the picnic.
All of you underline students, underline teachers.
There were a support staff of 10 males, and contribute was not collected from them, 20 from them.
Okay, underline support staff and underline males. Then
20% of those participating in picnic were females, and 2 of them were teachers. Represent the data in a table.
Represent the data in a table. Now all of you understand this. Raise your hand. What are the attributes involved here? Which attributes are involved here? I made you underline it already. Raise your hand. Which attributes are involved here? Raise your hand. I've already made you underline the things. So which? Mehak, unmute yourself. Mehak, unmute yourself. Yes, Mehak. Mehak, you are not audible. Speak something. Which attributes are involved? Mehak? Try again, Mehak. Try again. No, you're not audible. There is some problem in the device. Riddhi, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Tell me the attributes involved here. I made you
Sir, participants, teachers.
Participants, yes, participants include teachers.
Then male and female.
Gender.
Yes, sir.
Male and female. And participants other than teachers, who are there in the participants?
Staff.
Support staff. And students also? Without students,
yes, sir.
no picnic, right? So 3 participants.
Yes, sir.
What is this
Yes,
average contribution?
Sorry, sir.
What is this average contribution? This also I made you underline.
Average contribution rupees 300.
And I don't tell me the amount. It will come in which attribute?
Yes, sir.
Which attribute it will be? Will it be an attribute, average contribution?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it will be an attribute. Okay. Isha Sharma. Will average contribution be an attribute? You're not audible. Will it be an attribute? Yes. Okay. Richita Reddy. Will average contribution be an attribute?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now all of you listen carefully. Richita, what is the meaning of an attribute?
Who are involved in that table?
No. First chapter we studied meaning of attribute. Raise your hand. What is meaning of attribute? Rudra.
Non-numerical.
Yes.
Non-numerical.
Yes, non-numerical data, qualitative data is represented by attributes. Quantitative data and qualitative data, there are two types of data. Now, Richita,
Yes, sir.
the participants are quantitative data or qualitative data?
Qualitative data.
Qualitative, teachers, students, and support staff, right? Gender
Yes.
is quantitative data or qualitative data?
Qualitative.
Qualitative, male and female. So these are attributes. Teachers, students, support staff is an attribute representing participants. Male and female is an attribute representing gender. Contribution is quantitative data or qualitative data?
Quantitative.
So it is not an attribute. Therefore, in this table, the format will be totally different. Contribution is an extra information, additional information to be given in the table side by side. Contribution is an additional information to be given in the table side by side. It is not an attribute. So it will not come in rows and columns under the normal table. Do you all understand it? Thumbs up. Attribute are only two in this question. There are only two attributes in this question. One is participants, students, teachers, support staff. Second is gender, male and female. Contribution is not an attribute, it's a quantitative data. It is an additional information to be given in the same table, side by side. Now tell me, D.A. Patel, unmute yourself.
Yes.
Is contribution decided on the basis of participants, teachers, students, or teachers? Or is it decided on the basis of gender, male and female in this question?
In this question, individuals.
Means on the basis of teachers, students, and participants?
Yes.
Teachers have to pay a different contribution, students have to pay a different contribution, support staff, we are collecting no money. Okay?
Yeah.
Here, contribution is not based on the basis of male and female. Okay? Here, contribution is on the basis of what? It is on the basis of teachers, students, and
Teacher,
support
students,
staff.
and
So
support.
what will we do? We will write this contribution against teachers, students, and support staff. Means how will be the format of your table? Understand it, everyone. Your format of table will be this participants. We will write in rows. Who are the participants? Teachers, students, support staff. Total. Gender, we will write in columns. Male, female. Total. And here we will write the information of contribution. Why will we write side by side contribution? Because it is not a qualitative data, it is a quantitative data. So here contribution we will write as an extra information. And where will we write? In front of teachers, in front of students, and in front of support staff. If contribution was decided on the basis of male and female, then we would have written the contribution here for male, female, and total. But in this question, the contribution is not on the basis of male and female. The contribution is on the basis of teachers, students, and support staff. So you write it here in front of teachers, students, and support staff. Average contribution means contribution per head and total contribution. Average contribution and total contribution. This will be the format of the table. Okay, this will be the format of the table. So all of you give the heading. Table showing participant wise and gender-wise classification of students of members of picnic along with contribution. This is an extra information we are giving in the question. So along with contribution. All of you make this formats fast, then we'll continue with. Now, look at the question, everyone. Richita, 80 members participated in a picnic organized by a school. Where will I write 80 members?
In the total.
1, 2, 3, A, B, C, D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now tell me.
5D.
3D. Total members participating. It's not the contribution, it's the number of members who are participating in the picnic. Okay? So in 3D, 80 members participated in a picnic organized by a school and average contribution 300 as expenditure. So where will I write this, Richita? Average contribution 300 of all participants?
4D.
4D, all of you write in 4D 300. Now, this part of information we will solve at the end of the question. Ignore it right now. This part of the information we will solve at the end. Okay, main table is this. Which is the main table? This is the main table. This main table we will fill up right now. Okay, this main table we will fill up right now. This is the extra information which we will write at the end. Okay, now further. Teachers contributed little more for the picnic means here when we have this average contribution 300, teachers contribution is going to be more than 300. They contributed little more for the picnic than the students. Now, there were 60 students. So, who will tell me this now? 60 students. Devsha, unmute yourself. Dev.
Yes, sir.
Where will we record 60 students?
3B.
Very good. 3B. Total 60 students are there. 3B. And each of them contributed 325. Where will I write 325? Average contribution.
4B.
4B. All of you write in 4B 325. Raise your hand who did not understand up till here. All are clear with this? Further. There was a support staff of 10 males. There was a support staff of 10 males. So, Khushi Tiwari, where should I write 10? Support staff of 10 males.
Yes, sir.
Where should I write this? Support staff of 10 males.
10 male support staff. Sir, in first 1C.
1C, support staff of 10 males. And contribution was not collected from them, means in average contribution, write 0, nil. Contribution was not collected from them, so in average contribution, write nil. Okay? Raise your hand who did not understand up till here. All are clear? Next. 20% of those who participated in picnic were females. 20% of those who participated in picnic were females. Dhruv Shah, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
20% of those participated in picnic were females.
80 to 20%.
16 females. Where should I write? 20% of those participated in the picnic were females. 2D. Now tell me, how will we find 1D?
3D minus 2D.
3D minus 2D. 80 minus 16. 64 are males. Raise your hand who did not understand this. 80 minus 16. 64 are males. All of you are clear with that? Now, 20% of those who participated in picnic were females and 2 of them were teachers. 2 of them were teachers. So, Dev Patel, where should I write this? 2 of them were teachers.
In teachers column.
In teachers column where? 1A, 2A or 3A?
2 of them were teachers. Total.
2 of them means 2 of the females.
2 of the
20%
female.
of those participated in picnic were females and 2 of them means 2 out of the females are teachers. So it will come in 2A. Did you understand?
Yes.
Now what do you mean by there was support staff of 10 males? There were no females in the support staff. Did you all understand this? There was support staff of 10 males means there were no females in the support staff. So now can you tell me how will you find this teachers total number of teachers? Dev Patel. Okay, Prapti Patel, you tell me.
So 60 plus 10 is 70 and 80 minus 70, 10.
Very good, correct. You can say 3A will be equal to what? 3D minus 3B minus 3C. 80 minus 10 minus 60, there are 10 teachers. Now, Prapti, can you tell me how will you find female students?
So 10 minus 2, 8.
Female students. 2B. Prapti, there are total how many females?
16.
Out of that, teachers?
2.
And there are no support staff in females. So 16 minus 2, 14 are students.
Yes.
Now you said correct. 10 minus 2, 8 males. And 60 minus 14, 46
46.
are students. Did you all understand this?
Yes, sir.
Anyone who did not understand this main table, raise your hand. Anyone who did not understand this main table, raise your hand. All are clear with this? Okay, now this contribution part, understand it properly. First, you find the total contribution 80 into 300. All of you do in calculator 80 into 300. Can I say total contribution is 24,000?
Yes.
Every one of you do this. 80 into 300, total contribution is 24,000. Now, support staff did not pay any contribution, means their contribution is 0. Support staff did not pay any contribution, means their contribution is 0. Okay. Now, for students, 60 into 325. Do 60 into 325. 60 into 300 is 18,000 plus 1,500. Is it 19,500?
Yes.
All of you do 60 into 325. The contribution of students is 19,500. Now, how will we get 5A? 8B minus 8B. 24,000 minus 19,500. Go reverse. What is the contribution of teachers? 24,000 minus 19,500. Can I say 4,500?
Yes.
Now, how will you find, again, if you go reverse, how will you find the average contribution of teachers? Here we multiply. So when you go reverse, you will divide. So 4,500 divided by 10 teachers. Everyone is paying 450 rupees. 4,500 divided by 10 teachers. Every teacher is paying 450 rupees.
Yes.
Did you all understand it? So this portion is very important. All of you understand it again. How did we get this entire portion of the table? We got it by going reverse. How reverse? First you do this, then you do this, and then you do this. Okay, 300 into 80, 24,000. 60 into 325, 19,500. 24,000 minus 19,500, 4,500. And then 4,500 divided by 10 teachers, 450 rupees. Thumbs up. Did you all understand this table? How is it prepared? All are clear with it? So that will be all for today's session. Tomorrow in accounting, we'll start with second chapter's practical questions also. Practical questions means something more interesting. If today's lecture was interesting, tomorrow will be more interesting. because practical aspect will also come across. Okay, so that will be all for today. Bye everyone.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Sir. Bye, sir.
Bye.